Hey, what's up guys? So, back again with another mod spotlight, and today's mod spotlight's really cool. I looked at it on the forums and I thought it was awesome. Pretty much what it is its name is EnderMobs, and it's made by SanAndreasP, and what he did was he made 3 new types of enemies, and they're based off of Enderman. And as you can see, I have some blocks set up here that you've probably never seen before. And then I have some other stuff set around so I can show you guys some of the other stuff that happens with this mod. So, the first thing we're going to do is just go right into it. So, this first block is just a regular old Enderman. They made a kind of like spawn block for it. And he's just going to teleport around. This isn't good. Alright, as long as he just leaves me alone. But yeah, he's a regular Enderman. They didn't change anything about the Enderman, they just gave him a little spawn block. And of course he spawns in any biome possible. And then the next one we have is the Ender Miss, and as you can see it's pink, kind of like a girl, and of course it's just going to teleport away from me. And well, I'll show you some of the stuff we can do with it in a little while. So yeah, some stuff you should know about that is it'll spawn anywhere in the world, and it also spawns in the end as well as all the other ones. And that one is the only one that you can tame, and you can actually ride it, but I'll show you that in a little bit. So the next one we've got here is the Ignis, and of course it's red and it's kind of like fiery, and this one can't be hurt by fire or lava. So if I tried to burn it like so, if it doesn't teleport out of there, you're not going to be able to hurt him. But they do drop rare drops, and one of the problems I've seen with it is since the bottom of it isn't textured, if you're walking over glass or anything with him, or not glass, but if you're walking over ice, then the texture of his feet actually lets you see through it, but nothing too like major. So he's just there chilling out, and he's kind of mean. And he spawns in the desert biomes, and he'll drop, if he does drop, an Ignis Pearl. Yeah, there we go. And pretty much what Ignis Pearl does is it lights trees on fire. But and if we can kill this one fast enough, then I can show you how to put that out. So this is the Nivi, the Ender Nivis thing. That's how you pronounce it, I guess. But as you can see, his structure's a little bit different, and as you notice with these two, they both carry swords, which is cool because it makes them a lot harder. And he has 4 eyes, and they all have the same basic feature. Like when you look at them, they all get mad, except for the Ender Mist, because it's a nice kind of friendly one. So as you can see, this one, like the legs are kind of like shaped like a chicken, I guess. It's the closest thing I can think of, and it's got 4 arms and everything. And if I can kill it real quick, and if it'll drop its pearl, then I'll get a Nivis Pearl. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so the Nivis Pearl is just going to put out some of this, and it's probably already spread too far. So, good thing I have up my backup chest. And if I go into creative mode, I can just fly up here and just start putting it all out. We can try to put out as much as we can. But yeah, this tree's pretty much ruined. That's pretty much the only reason I spawned it in, is just to show you guys the whole fiery depths of the Ignis Pearl. And then you can do different stuff with it as far as liquids go. And you can also do it with different stuff. Like, if you have actual, like these 2 rows right here are source blocks, and then this is flowing. So if I click on it with this, it turns it into obsidian, and then like if you poured water on it. So this will turn into cobblestone obsidian. And then if I do it with this, it turns it into ice. And I'm going to change back to creative mode, or survival mode, just so I can turn this back into water. And then I can use the Ignis Pearl to turn, oh Jesus. That's I don't think that happened to me last time, but yeah, it'll light fires for you. But yeah, it's going to turn most of the obsidian back into lava, source blocks. And then you can... Ow! remember what you do with it. If it's a Ignis pearl, I think it melts the ice. Jesus, quit it! Oh no! Stupid slimes. I hate flat maps now. So yeah, those are the pearls anyway. So if you'll notice, I'll get me another EnderMobs, and then you're gonna need a lot of yellow flowers because that's how you tame them, and it's actually really hard. Oh jeez, where'd it go? Where is it? You can just sit here and like keep holding right click, but it's gonna take a little bit. And you can make it sit down kind of like a dog. It looks funny. But if you have a redstone torch, for some reason, you can right click on it with that, and then, ooh, I just opened up that. But you can go into F5 and see that you're kind of like sitting on its head. Oh, and it's got that weird little, it's got the weird like legs through its head kind of thing, even though your legs are like going out the front. But yeah, she pretty much carries you, and yes, she gets hurt. And if you give it a diamond block, which I think I forgot to put in this chest, let's just spawn in a diamond block real quick, if it doesn't die. Yeah, never mind, it is gold. Yeah, gold block. So if we go back into first person, give it a gold block, and we crashed. Alright guys, so it kind of like threw me out of the game and it crashed, but it did actually reskin the miss. So after you give it the diamond block, that's what it looks like. But yeah, my game crashed, so probably not a good idea if you want to play this until he fixes it. But yeah, we can ride back on him and everything, and now if we jump in the water, he doesn't get hurt. So there's your EnderMobs. And just to show you guys, I think I've showed you everything in here. Now if we go to the end, you're going to notice that the Ignises will be spawned in there. Damn it. If we go to the nether, then yes, the Ignises will be in here, and I think the only reason they're actually in here is because they're immune to lava and fire, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal for them to be in the nether. I don't know what the spawn rate of them is, but on the forum it does say they spawn in here. So if we let the world load up just a little bit and we look around, it's actually loading very slowly. Pretty much just seeing a bunch of pigmen. But yeah, you can experiment with that a little bit more if you want to. I'm not really that big of a fan of the nether anyway. So yeah, if you plan on going in the nether, watch out for those. So let's head on back. And now we're going to go to the end, and I think it's actually a really good idea for him to make them all go to the end. Of course, I mean, it would be kind of implied that they would go to the end, considering they are ender like mobs. But I'm glad they all spawn in here, because everybody was always complaining that, oh no, it's too easy to beat the ender dragon. So this will give you a little bit more to look forward to once you're in here, so you can kind of take it out as you go along, and it'll be a lot harder for it to for you to actually beat this, since there is a whole lot more like strategy that you need to plan out before you actually get into it. So I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys like this mod. Head over and give SanAndreas some good reputation and everything on the forums. He probably worked really hard on this. I have seen a couple of other forum posts that he's done, and he always does pretty good jobs on his stuff, so I'm really psyched to see that he made something so cool that adds a whole lot of new mobs and stuff. So head over and see him. I'll leave the link in the description for that, and I'll see you guys next time.